That's right. Oh, really? People don't know. No. I don't know. In my heart, yes. I liked it. When I now get up and I highlighted the point for them. But now, at the mind, let's not do what is it? It's going to go in the whole body, details of that. Why did I do that? You know, give my any credit. I just, but it's my own shit. But when I now contributed,
you apply the software.
Mo contribute gan. Mo wá rí èmi ẹ̀dá mo teach láti mo teach. But someone need to tell everything. When I come to contribute, I want to go when I now talk about that. But the first thing is why I come here. But the Baba is not somebody else. Mi ò my pastor. Somebody else. Tó bá ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ dá, I'm as debate. Why is somebody saying now very good? How you do it? Come and do it. Tó bá wà debate, ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọ̀fẹ́ dé. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ṣé wàá ṣe ìmẹ̀lẹ́? Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọ̀fẹ́ báyìí. Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọ̀fẹ́ báyìí.
No, for somebody who has taken somebody who works under structure of organization, state or law or private sector,
I didn't know God is taking a minute. Everywhere I'm constantly I said in this method, so let me tell you. Go to the area, Jimmy. That's what I you buy me do anything, you do come. Like I'm talking about John, let's say. When time for going to promote me to the head, project. The leaders church beside the pastor there.
Good morning, viewers. You're welcome to the program again. This is City Stand. Michael Adule. Thank you so much for joining us this Monday. Yeah, the 11th of August, 2025. Kingsley James, good morning to you. Welcome you to the program this morning. All right, all the viewers, we appreciate your presence, your consistency on the program. We say thank you to you all. And to King Henry, the Palace of the Palace, who visited the stand on Saturday, on Saturday. We really appreciate your visit. We are very, very grateful. We say thank you to you. The respondents are also saying thank you to King Henry. All right, Oji Olajide, good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Michael.
How are you?
We are most welcome. And God bless us. Yes, we are welcome to this broadcast on City Stand, Global City Stand, with our global anchor, Mr. Michael. And I want to say good morning, thank you to our esteemed August visitors we had last King Harry. It's I will call it an endorsement, a recognition of people, of somebody who appreciate what we are doing here. For him to have been in Nigeria, they come down to production factory. This is where we produce, yes, the production factory, where the raw materials are being put together and produce the products exposed to the whole world where we are being seen. What we're taking is, the pain to come to the production factory and see us, physically come and meet us here. One is an endorsement, it's an encouragement, it's an appreciation, it's the validation of what we are doing, that right there where he was watching it and now he's here to be here with us. That's what I tell him to be, and I appreciate him. May God bless him. I wish him safe journey back to his base in Jesus' name.
All right.
And then for his blessings too, Mr. Mike, you always bless us on this platform. That as he still bless us, and many other ones like Mrs. Tina and the rest of them who are blessing us on this platform. May God bless you. God bless your pocket. So I say, may your humble self, Mr. Oji Olajide.
All right, thank you, Mr. Oji Olajide. All right, so all the viewers in the comment section, we say thank you for joining us this morning. Great Ben Aduze, good morning to you. Yeah, welcome to the program. P Man is also here. We say thank you so much for joining us this morning. Ebola Kingsley, all the way from Madrid. We say good morning to you. Yuan Abdul, good morning to you. You're welcome. Tanimola Joseph is also here. We appreciate you. Additional Bada, all the way from Finland. Say good morning to you. Thank you for joining us. Kingsley James is also here. GOA is also here. Good morning, guys. Additional Abdul, thank you for joining us. All right, please, your opinions are needed in the comment section. Please, deem it fit to put your opinions in the comment section. All right, good morning, my good people. Happy New Week. Your favorite fan from Presidential Villa at Sokoro, Abuja. Keep up the good work. This is coming from Gowan, and we're saying thank you Thank you for joining us this morning. Taiwo Lawal, wow, all the way from United Kingdom. Mr. Taiwo, how are you doing? It's been a while. It's been a while. We appreciate your presence this morning. Yeah, good to have you on the program. Sunday is also here. We say thank you. Chukujeku, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate all of you. What do we have on papers this morning? What do we have in the news? What do we have? What do we have? The former Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amaechi, has said that he knows Tinubu's weaknesses and he can defeat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027. He said he would defeat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. All right. What did you say? All right, it's possible. That's politics for you. All right. And Shoro also called him a fool at 40. Why is he a fool at 40? Why did Shore call Amici a fool at 40? He made his statement over the comments of Rotimi Amaechi that he would end corruption in 1 month. Or is it possible to end corruption in 1 month, especially in this kind of space, this state, in this entity called Nigeria? Is it possible to end corruption in 1 month? Former president of the nation, Muhammadu Buhari, during his own time, promised to end corruption, but at the end of the day, he persisted now in his administration. All right, corruption is still going on, even under the watch of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Corruption is still going on. Rotimi said he would end it in just 1 month. Political statement. You call it a mere political statement. All right. Olajide said, don't mind them. Mr. Kunle said, just a mere political statement. Let us go to the front pages of our dailies this morning, the Punch newspaper and the Vanguard. What are they saying? King Gary, thank you so much. You're welcome to the program this morning, the Palace. We appreciate your presence and we appreciate your visit. Thank you. All right, moving down to the Punch, like I said earlier on page 19 of the Punch newspaper, K. Baba Odulaja. Thank you for joining us. I'm still expecting Andrew Gujimi to join us today. Nnamdi Onuzoru from Netherlands. We're expecting you. Muki, great. We have you pinned. All right, merciful God, we're expecting you as well. Kate Perry, Babayaga, Udeje Chima, the chief himself, and the likes. Moving on to what we have on the front page of the Punch newspaper, states it's by 68% spike in foreign debt payment. We move down to another one on top of the paper, page 20. Okay, Andrew is here. Good morning, Andrew Gujimi. India buys Nigerian crude as Dangote imports US oil. Flood crisis. Federal government predicts more devastation in 15 states. This is on page 7 of the Punch newspaper. Move down to pages 4 and 5. Another UK-based Nigerian jailed 5 years for rape. Federal government launches e-physical platform to crack down on tax evasion. This is on page 19 and the last one. I'll be reading on the front page of the Punch newspaper this morning. EFCC arrests 93 suspects for internet fraud in Ogun State. You can see the pictures of these guys here. About 93 arrested. Yeah, Yahoo boys, man. 93 arrested in Ogun State. We move down to the Vanguard newspaper. Sugar importation rises as local production falters. This is on page 25 of the Vanguard newspaper. Sugarcane farmers lament neglect. Access to sugar refiners. Sugarcane farmers lament neglect. Access to sugar refiners. And we'll move down to another one on page 5. Federal government's fresh warning. States mobilize against flooding. States mobilize against flooding. On 2027, Niger Delta will support only Tinubu, says Otuaro. Niger Delta will support only Tinubu. Tax Reform Act will cripple our operations in 48 hours, says AON. And we have the last story here. Our passenger library cakes as EFCC raids hotel. This is on page 6 of the Vanguard newspaper. We appreciate everyone for staying glued to the channel. Citizen, Global Citizen is all about the views of the people, all about the opinions of the people. Citizen.
Yes.
Again, this morning.
That's what it is. The global citizen.
All right.
Always put the global there. Global citizen.
Sorry about that, Mr.
Yes.
OJ Olajide, the
Yes.
global analyst.
The global anchorman.
All right, thank you. All right, quickly to the comment section again to appreciate some of our viewers in the comment section. We have K Baba here, the Palace of the Palace has also joined us this morning. Patrick has also joined us. Andrew Ogunjimi all the way from UK is here with us. That's Niger boy is also here saying good afternoon from Philippines. Well, thank you.
Philippines.
Let's clap for him. Let's clap for him.
Far away.
From Philippines.
Thank you very much.
Really appreciate that. Thank you for joining us. AJ Water all the way from Liverpool is watching us. Emeka Igbod. Eze is also here. We appreciate everybody. I will defeat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is what the young man has said. I'm not the one that said this. Rotimi Amaechi. He will defeat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2027. How possible is that?
Mr. Mike, Rotimi Amaechi is just making a sugar-coated statement. What's the pedigree of Rotimi Amaechi in political circles in Nigeria? He contested for APC primaries against Tinubu. What was the score? That's it. So they are just making a hellish of a noise that cannot scratch the surface of any material. Not talk of going deeper into it. Amaechi, yes, a former speaker of his speaker of Rivers State, former governor, former minister, hasn't got what bridge has Amaechi built? Who are the food he has built? What political network has he instituted? Compare himself with people like Tinubu. What this massive empire of human resources? Everything you can think of political wise, Tinubu has it than him. So it's a ordinary empty noise, empty boast. Let's say this is giving to and so that they will not flop. In fact, it will be a no contest at all. Between and Tinubu.
This is the person that was defeated in the APC primary.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
I'm saying now.
I'm not sure he even score a vote. I'm not sure he has a vote, or maybe his family, one or two people voted for him. So when we are talking about political strength, I don't know the kind of
strength in our political
amphitheater and political circle. I don't know how to score Amaechi. Amaechi is intelligent, but sometimes he didn't even talk like a politician. You don't know whether he's a politician or he's a woman rights activist. Sometimes he shoots himself in the leg. We are thief. We are this. When immediately power go out of his hand, he started over desperation, as always so in his face, like coming out to tell us that he's going to end. Corruption in Nigeria within 1 month. That one is over desperation. That one is a statement of a desperado, which everybody in Nigeria know that you better if you keep quiet instead of this is mocking. Who are you? Even let's go and check the last portfolio you handle, Ministry of Transportation. Are you sure that if you go to that place, you are going to come out with clean hands? Okay, you better go and rest. That one is uncalled for. And even from the region that is want to come from south, can he beat Jonathan in south? Jonathan come out contest and Amaechi come out contest, and you know that they are political rival. When it was this kind of a presidential ambition of Amaechi that scattered PDP that time, Jonathan's regime. He wanted to become vice president, and Jonathan wanted to go, and that was the beginning of the problem. So Amaechi, you should just go and find something better to do.
People are talking about Tinubu's weakness. Can it translate to any success? If he knows Tinubu's weakness,
you see, Mr. Mike,
if he truly knows it.
Let me use what you people. He said, see, what I'm trying to say is that if there's anybody that to talk of the weakness of another person, caliber of Amaechi is too low to Tinubu in terms of pedigree, in terms of ability and capacity. Who is Amaechi political wise? Okay, governor, minister, a speaker. Tinubu is far more than that. Tinubu is a builder of resources, of human resources. How many people has Amaechi produced in universities that he has around that can boast of? Tinubu Tinubu, see, I'm not coming for Tinubu. I'm just telling you who the person is. That this is a man that have produced that have produced human resources of diverse of kind. You get my point? So in that case, he is no match for Tinubu in any way. So he doesn't if and whatever Tinubu weakness he has, it's not the caliber of him that will use his advantage of himself against Tinubu. He doesn't have the ability and capacity to use inefficiency or the advantage of Tinubu against him. He's not. If you are talking people like Atiku, Obi, then I will now begin to be shaking a bit that this kind of people that have a pedigree, not Amaechi. And if he knows and has 1,000 of Tinubu's deficiencies and weaknesses, he can use 5% of it against Tinubu successfully. I'm telling you, that's Amaechi. I will only be concerned with people like Atiku and Obi, knowing weakness of Tinubu to use it against him, not caliber people like Amaechi. Does he even know how to harness his resources together to advance his cause politically? Destroy his political ambition now. Destroy it. What was the outcome of it? I beg, Mr. Amaechi, being caliber of people that can test, when we want to test the will of two or 3 weeks, bring people that can match themselves together. That it is then you can see a good fight. If you want to, if you ask me to go and fight Anthony Joshua now, I'll be a beating in the hand of Anthony Joshua. But you bring those boxers that the like of Anthony Joshua to fight themselves. You will see contest, you will see a fight. But you ask me to go and fight Anthony Joshua. I'll just be a whipping boy in his hand. So Amaechi is not a contestant to Tinubu. Bring people of caliber of integrity, people of integrity, of people of the same capacity.
I even thought Amaechi will be supporting Peter Obi in ADC.
Selfish Amaechi will not support. Selfish Amaechi will not. Let me tell you, this is their problem. Somebody like Amaechi, like you rightly say, is supposed to be supporting Peter Obi at this moment. If you really want a good government, but all of them, they will want to be the one to do it, and they are coming out with Eldorado promise that are not realistic, eradicating corruption within 1 month in Nigeria. Amaechi it's not that Amaechi is not smart. Amaechi is smart. Amaechi is a nice man. Even when we want to talk about integrity, we want to talk about integrity sometimes. When you place his integrity, you compare side by side with others, he may still score mark. When you want to talk about achievement, he may still but ordinary a nice man. What Nigeria presidency require is not ordinary a nice man. You listen to the word of this guy, Vice President Tinubu. He said, Pepe Osibajo is a nice man, but a nice man sell ice cream. Yes, of course. It is what it takes to become Nigeria president. He's not ordinary a nice man. Ordinary Mr. Nice Guy cannot be Nigeria president. We are talking about Nigeria president. We don't talk about a governor of maybe Burkina Faso or governor of a Niger Republic. We are their population. Do you know the country we are talking about? We are talking about Nigeria. Nigeria that they have the who is who. In fact, you find the lion, tiger, all of them, hyena, they fool this country. If some lion roar from their castle, from their den, Mr. President may be shaking. Do you remember the statement of Jonathan? He said, while he was president, immediately he see Andrew Ba, he will forget everything about his life. In fact, no future, nothing. These are the kind of people you want to deal with. So to become Nigeria president, okay, you have to pay sacrifice. So it's not by mouth. And always pointing out that Tinubu's weakness cannot give you president. Tell us what you want to do and how do you want to do it. Simple. We know that Tinubu flop, but keep on hammering. We know now. Don't you know? Don't tell us what you know now. No, it is on you now. That the only thing that you know is about giving us Eldorado and tell us the weakness of Tinubu. Then when you get there, you will say, you have done your best. Tinubu have spoiled the thing. Something that you have known before. So I don't know what to say about them.
Is Sowore's full at 40 remark over the comments of Rotimi Amaechi a valid one?
In fact, if there's any statement called over valid, it's valid.
That is really a fool.
Of course, Mr. Mike, Amaechi is he playing with his kid? with his kid, his children in his bedroom.
Is it even possible to stop corruption, to end it in 1 month?
You see, what happens is it case a form? Is it just me humorous to his children? Is it just him with his children? Does he know that he's talking to Nigerians? Like my co-speaker have just said, intellectuals, people who understand what's going on in the country, people of sound repute, and come and tell us to stop corruption 1 month, and you not remove weaknesses. He will do this, do that. Nobody just tell us what he will do. That's look on us those areas you're talking about, which is just making fool of us. That's why Omoyele Sowore is making fool of himself, because he's not making fool of Nigerians. Tell us your own good side that we can be as maybe be deceived. That this is, but not just saying us things that are so insensible that this below senses. No, he's talking below senses to be telling us that he will stop corruption in less than 1 month. Do this every notable weakness. Is this somebody weakness you want to know? Tell us your own ability, what you are able to do. Then if you are telling us it might be something reasonable, something concrete, not something stupid. I will use the word stupid. Those kind of statement is a stupid thing to be hearing. Stop corruption in 1 month. Like my coach has also said, if they dig it your 8 years, I think it's started 8 years on that body. Are you telling that there won't be skeleton in your cupboard as well? Are you telling that you'll be clean your 8 period of stewardship as a prime minister? Is it free of corruption? So if it's not be free of corruption, that means you are telling us what you have been capable of not doing is what you are telling us. That means we will find you to assure your hands in corruption too. So why are you not telling us you will do what you have been found guilty of, what you be found guilty of? So I mean, you tell us something good. If you want to contest for presidency, he has to do it. It's Nigerian. Then go into your archive. Come up with better things that you can tell us that can move us. Like, okay, maybe this man might be a promising man. Not something, something amusing, something just, you're making a fun, you're making a jest of everything you're doing. So that was
let me add this. Somebody like Amaechi that don't even know his identity is a confused man. They ask him, are you a Igbo man? He said, don't ask me that kind of embarrassing question. Amaechi, everybody know that Amaechi is an Igbo man. It's an Igbo name. He's now said he's an Ikwere man. He just dressed with and acknowledge himself as a Igbo man because of a political reason that he want to identify with Igbo people. Somebody that don't know his roots. Somebody that will say, I'm a Igbo man today. Tomorrow he will say it is political, and he's the one that want to end corruption. He himself is the beginning of the corruption in this country.
Even the first name, Rotimi. What is the name of Rotimi?
Rotimi, his papa gave him in honor of the FRC William. Rotimi, his daddy gave him, yes, in honor of that lawyer. His father I think his father was working with Rotimi that time. So he gave him that name to honor his boss. But originally, that Amaechi, that is his name. And Amaechi sound like what now?
An Igbo name.
Very Igbo name.
All right, let's move down to the comment section. Please, viewers all over the world, if you're watching us, make sure you share what we are doing right now. Share the program. Let people know what is going on.
Please, share.
I
think the last time I saw 100 people view and only 10 like. That is 10%. Please don't give us title. Give us everything, I beg. All the 100, please like. It's very, very important.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Femi. And now that's Naija Boys telling people to like in the comments. Yeah. Guys, give the video a like as you watch. Well, thank you so much. And you know the best part. I don't want to say the worst part is that I don't even know most of these people. That's the people like and share. Somebody like additional. I don't know.
They are concerned people that.
God bless you all. God bless you all. All right, we move on to Daniels. Daniels is watching us from London, that's UK. We appreciate your presence this morning. Okay, that Naija boy, Amaechi should first remove the Calabar man in his government, in his government house before anything else. Who is the Calabar man? To first remove the Calabar man in his government.
Oh, I think that is in Ibas.
Okay.
So that means that he cannot. His state
administrator of River State.
If he has power, he should have removed that one.
What's up with Fubara?
Start from that one.
What's up with Fubara?
The 6 months suspension is not yet over. It was 6 months of suspension. This one has to elapse first president will not decide on what to do. So it's still within that 6 months period of suspension.
All right, let's move down to Chidi Ebere. Amaechi came second in APC primary election. Yeah, we'll move down
second.
to he came second.
Okay.
Go on, Abdul. Amaechi no even follow for the race. He's just joking.
Okay.
Please let's talk something important. Okay, thank you.
Good.
K Baba is saying Amaechi is only being sarcastic and shouldn't be taken serious. We have great Ben Aduze saying Femi, it was not Amaechi that started the problem in PDP, it was Jonathan who started the problem in PDP.
That's not true. That's not true. It was. I read this thing now. Let me tell you. It's not that I supported Jonathan that time, because I said you go to school, I go to school. Why with your own ambition you be clashing with mine? But everybody know that Amaechi that time wanted to. Yes, Governor Forum was the beginning of the downfall of PDP.
Yes.
Because Amaechi want to become a vice presidential candidate to whomever, and if president come to that side, then it will not be possible for him, because they will both come from the south. But both of them, both Amaechi and PDP, they are the Tom and Jerry that put the house of PDP on fire until fire catch everything. And of course, normally that time power is supposed to go back to the north. It's not meant for south again. That is the truth of the matter. How old was our democracy that time? That means Southerner will have been ruling for almost 14 years. If Jonathan still win in 2015, am I right? Obasanjo 8 years. Jonathan has finished 6 years, 2 years of his birth, 4 years of his son. That is 12 years. So if you now add your own too, that will be 16 years. How old was our democracy that time? So everybody know that the power supposed to return back to the north, and that was why people like Tinubu, they used that one as a weakness, and that was collapsed PDP.
All right, so this is Chima. Honestly, I see Amaechi as a clown. I don't know what's giving him the morale that he will win a presidential election in Nigeria. Great Benaduze, no Southern that can win Tinubu. No Southerners can win Tinubu. This is from Great Benaduze. Amaechi should, as a matter of fact, identify the poor people in his village and share the money he wants to waste on the name of contesting president. This is from Udeze Chima.
Very good. It's a good.
Shouldn't waste his money.
It's a good advice from Udeze Chima. Amaechi, the money wants to waste on presidential primaries. Share the money among the poor people in your community, in the poor land. Give them as an empowerment. Use to empower them, to mobilize them to start up their business or improve on their business, to raise their capital in the business we used to do. Instead of come and wasting us on ADC presidential primaries, of which he will not pick, or if he win it, he will not win the election. Yes.
The guy is a rich man now.
Yes. You can't defeat Tinubu, I'm sure of that.
All right, we still have more messages, but we need to go down to another topic before we bring in Mr. Kunle and Mr. Vincent. All right, for those who think ADC, that's the African Democratic Congress, is working for northern interest, the interim National Publicity Secretary, Bolaji, I'm correct, said that the party is not doing that. And let us see a story concerning that. The interim National Publicity Secretary of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, Bolaji Abdullahi, has dismissed the claims that the party is working for the interest of the northern Nigeria. The ADC spokesperson, Bolaji, who was a guest on Channels Television Sunday Politics, anchored by Shiwa Kimbaloji, right? Among the guys. Described the insinuations as unfounded. That's what he said. So, of course, people have been talking about maybe ethnic bias or maybe northern bias in that party, that's ADC. Yes. Do you see it that way?
See, Mr. Mike, it's all disease. Everybody knows that ADC is all about Atiku's ambition. That's the truth. It's all about Atiku's ambition. They will begin to play themselves. See, people who are playing the politics, people who are playing the game, Atiku, they understand that Atiku is the only one to ride them around and make them to lose out at the final point, wherever they not be able to go to another place to go and contest. They all know that's why they didn't go to ADC with him. They are only involved in coalition with him, they're not going to ADC. As to be going to ADC, he has not gone to there. Everybody has not gone to ADC, he's still remaining SDP, though SDP has suspended. Did you hear I know everybody joining Atiku in ADC. No, those people who are there in ADC, those are people who know that they are not contesting. So it's all about Atiku's ambition. Bolaji, whatever name is called himself, is they are all playing to the gallery. They know that what they are doing is real intention for one particular person. You see that Atiku will be the one that will pick this ticket. It's for Atiku's ambition. It's not deceiving anybody.
Is it all about Atiku?
Yes, it's all about Atiku. It's written over everywhere. It's Atiku that actually championed this thing,
yes.
And it was the one that handpicked all these people that you see there, David Mark, Aregbesola. Everybody saw it now where Atiku visited Aregbesola, and everywhere was full with all this our drama. You know, they are throwing in banter, and everybody know that it was a political visitation. Although they say he went to visit, maybe to that time they were doing the inauguration, coronation of a new Oba Asrop. But everybody know that everything, is the work hand in hand like that. So everybody know that this coalition is meant for Atiku. That is the truth of the matter. As I'm telling you, Atiku has resigned from PDP.
Yes.
He has resigned. That is to tell you that he know what he's doing and he know where he's going. Obi has not resigned
from Labour.
Yes. All these things is a game. But unfortunately, this their game. They still don't know how to score. They are still dribbling themselves. Still don't know where there is a goalpost. Where the goalpost is, they still don't know up to this moment. Because as we are talking now, ESCO of ADC, they are still kicking. I still watch the program where Seun Okinbaloye interview the state ESCO.
Everything can never be the same. Sometimes you will eat, sometimes you don't eat best. Let us give glory to God. We are here today on Monday. God bless you. God bless City Star. No more City Star. They give us food and God will give them food, more food. They will never die. Their pocket will increase because they know us and we know them. But we are talking language of what is happening in our country. And in the diaspora, they know us because they stick with us. See, I'm eating, God bless all of you. Nobody hungry. I'm going to go in my food. Yeah. See, I was saying it before. I said it before.
Thank you.
I'm going to Adekule, man. Adekule. What do you mean of Adekule? Is it Adekule?
Crown full house.
Crown! Money, food, everywhere. Yeah, you bless for the Lord. You are blessed for the Lord. Oh, no, you are blessed.
So it is well. It is well. So as we are saying, so what I'm saying is that these people, they don't know where they are going yet. I'm telling you that Seun Okinbaloye interviewed some of the ESCO from the state. And we saw that some of their signatures were forged. Some of the names that they were written there, they are wrong name. We saw state chairman from Akwa Ibom, state chairman from Jigawa, like 4 or 5 people entering studio with Seun Okinbaloye, and they say, look at the document. You see this one. See they forged my signature, and the name is not even correspond. So it's like they want to chase those people, the ESCO away, so that they'll be able to take over. And they are making mistake. If they put their egg on they're shaking something and that thing fall down, what will happen to them? If I'm seeing, everybody will be watching now until we do general election. Then they push everything they do, they just put it down. They don't know what they're doing.
Mr. Mike, you know that the people, the INEC recognize, I see the OSCO of ADC, Rafi Wosu and Co. I see the one on the INEC website. They have not changed the name of the ESCO of ADC to David Mark and Aregbesola and Co. The people you see on INEC website as the recognized leadership of ADC. I see the old people. Now that we have people who are contesting that we have not really resigned, you are trying to hijack, talk about the fight from us. Fortunately, where would they stand? Their ADC, David is concerned. So I spare doom. I'm not wishing them, but I'm foreseeing doom for them. Except they quickly go and consult with them and sort this over. Otherwise, the IDC is a flop at the end of the day.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much.
Okay, Olajide, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Mike. Good morning, our esteemed global audience. And good morning, Nigeria. It's a very new week. I bless you all that have kept faith with this platform, Global City Stand. I want to say God will continue to be a shining light in everything that you do across the globe. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, good morning, CEO of City Stand. If not for you, we can't be here. It's not for God. Let's thank God and the viewers generally that has been standing by us. I think you will never lack. Your generation will never lack, and we appreciate all your, blessing, all your support you've been having for us. This time around, I'm not going to put any name on ground, but I will have to just say thank you for every one of you that are supporting City Stand for now.
All right, let's quickly take a look at the statement of Rotimi Amaechi, the former Minister of Transportation. Can he realistically win an election under ADC against the ruling All Progressives Congress?
Sorry, Mr. Mike. Before I delve into that issue, I want to use this just few minutes to appreciate King Gary, the Palace of the Palace, for the decision made here to us on this stand on Saturday. This is a suave man. Out of his busy schedule, he still made it down to this place. I want to say very big thank you to you, sir, and God will continue to bless you, sir.
Amen, amen, amen.
Okay. Coming to Amaechi, Amaechi, to me, he has this curious personality, and you will recall that during the APC primaries, though he beat the likes of Oshibajo, the sitting vice president that time, to third place, and maybe that could have informed his decision that maybe he's now a bigger fish in the political amphitheater. But I want to say one thing now that is worthy of note, that Amaechi also, you recall also that Amaechi too, after APC came to power, he was given a dual portfolio, Minister of Transportation and Aviation, until it was narrowed down back to Minister of Transportation. And when you look at the demographics as we have, in Nigerian political firmament, you will see that Amaechi is not, the clout of Amaechi, to me, he has not really assumed that national posturing of calling him a national candidate, because that is coming from an obscure angle. I want to believe that Amaechi, to me, to have made such a ridiculous statement that he will oust the current president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I don't know, maybe suddenly he has done, he's done in a gap of the heavenly chariot led by Angel Michael in the apostolic realm. I want to believe that whatever he has said, I think it goes narrowed down to a kind of a theatrics that does not go beyond the borders of comedy.
How would you describe statements? Sowore called him a fool at 40. He said he will end corruption in just a month.
Yep.
How would you describe it?
I think Sowore called him a fool at 40. I think I would call him a jester at 40. I've always known what's it called, this guy as somebody that is a jester. I look at him as a jester because actually, when towards the exit of the governorship, the presidency of what's it called, Buhari, he tried to contest likewise along with Oshiwaju Tinubu, and he knew he could not win because the block vote he could even get from the rivers is not there. The block vote has gone to Wike, so he knew there was no way for him, but he always liked to test the water so that people can know his relevancy is still on. So Amaechi, to me, you can tell him, you can call him a circus jester that comes and throw banter and comes and throw, just be telling Nigeria what he cannot do, what he's not capable to do. So and he still want to be relevant. So all these things he's bringing on the table is for his relevancy. Say, okay, I'm still on ground though. Nevertheless, the way the things are now, and so much I can tell you, Amaechi must have lost control since the death of Buhari, because he was so close to Buhari. Amaechi built like 100-kilometer roads from one of the northern states to Katsina because of Buhari. Everything you are seeing in Buhari house now, that they say Buhari doesn't have, he only has one house. Buhari lived in mansion before he died, and it was Amaechi that provided all those level when he was Minister for Works and Transportation there. And I think you can't just be silent. So but talk is cheap. So to me, I don't even count Amaechi statement as a deep past political statement. So because he's drawing in already, Amaechi politically is drawing, and he's not really happy. The space the Wike is moving, so he wants to be relevant. At least he's competing with Wike in that what's it called, their base there, River State, and you can see that Wike is having upper hand. You know, so he's competing with Wike, and he wants to be relevant. But it's good luck to him if he can succeed. But I don't think Amaechi can go beyond where he is today.
He is a person that said he has never got himself involved in election rigging in the country. Said he has never been involved. And for a person to tell us that he would stop or end corruption in 1 month, Mr. Vincent.
I don't know whether suddenly he has already acquire some form of a magic wand. Even in reality, I believe that what he said cannot be achieved or as of the now, judging from the humongous corruptible acts that is embedded in our social fabric. And when you look at Amaechi as a persona, you will see that he's somebody that is trying to seek relevance. At the time, he was in APC. All of a sudden, it went low. And what happened is because the cake that they used to share at the center is no more existing like it used to be. And that is why he's running at a skater to see that he aligned with the current forces called coalition. Mike, I want to draw you back memory lane. You will recall that I once said on this platform that unless, I still make my point, I'm still standing on all existing protocols, that unless the progenitors of the coalition movement drove their self-serving interests and look across board and see a quotable personality, and then that quotable personality, when they will push that one, it will meet the yearnings of the larger percentage of Nigerians before we can say we are desirous of a change in this country. As long as all these people continue to moot the idea of their selfish interests, I'm afraid the beat might just go on. I know you know what I'm saying, but that space now, everybody is just trying to cut whatever relevance to himself, and they say, if we use wild horses, a beggar will ride. But in this amphitheater, the way we are seeing it, is partying out every day. Before Jonathan even being thrown into the fray now, you can see the dynamics is changing by the day. Even up to this morning, I read it somewhere where some section of the country, they are also mooting Jonathan Obi tickets. It has not come to the fore. And I know, in this political firmament, all things come to the fore. Propaganda, lies are also tools of engaging the electorate in this firmament. These are potent weapons. It depends how you wield it, either negatively or positively. But I want to believe that if it should come like that, then we are doomed as a nation.
Apart from insecurity, corruption is another major problem we are facing. Don't you think someone who said they will fight corruption 1 month, to end it in 1 month, is a person we need to look out for in the coming election?
I think I still keep saying it. Amaechi is a jester. we can't just rely on his corruption agenda that he wants to embark on. Maybe he woke up on the wrong side of the bed before he made that statement. I can tell you what, this same Amaechi that is talking is going to fight corruption for 1 month. It is same Amaechi that pressurized. He led the governorship forum under Jonathan to pressurize the Okonjo-Iweala of this world for them to release the surveying fund that they kept there for the raining days. It was Amaechi that was the chairman of the governors forum then. It was the one that perpetrated the agenda for them to be able to share the money that time. And the same Amaechi is the one coming in and saying he will fix up corruption in 1 month. I think that you should have known that there's something wrong with this man we are saying. So to me, I don't count Amaechi's statement as any strong statement that I can be dwelling on. So to me, Amaechi, as I told you, is a jester. So people like jesters are like that. You don't take them serious. So we just take his word as it comes, so that we can move on from this Amaechi, because he has nowhere he's going.
He even secured the presidential tickets under that party.
I don't think so, because all what he's doing now is trying to bring himself to much relevance in that party, because even though everybody knows what is happening in ADC, I stand to be corrected though. If elections were to be conducted in that coalition, I don't see anybody beating Atiku to it, because Atiku have a structure, a well-footed structure.
What about Obi?
But when you talk about Obi is just coming to that party as a persona courted by the larger percentage of the masses. But you know, people are going to do the dirty works in that ADC. And if Obi, eventually, if they can draw their self-serving interest, I repeat again, and Obi is being allowed, I think it's going to be another very, very intriguing and very, very interesting contest to watch.
Are you simply telling us that ADC is all about Atiku?
You see, at least when you see the body language, everything is teaching what. And who mooted the idea of this coalition in the first place? How did the coalition came on board? And when you look at everything that has happened so far, you see that you can always see the hand of of Atiku in all the nooks and crannies of that party. Even though there are still some segments in that same party that have soft spots for Obi, I always try to say it in a rational play, that if they can drop their self-serving interest and say, okay, let us see among the 3 of us or 4 or thereabouts, then let us see the one that is quoted. They can also use the public domain, do a plebiscite among the generality of the Nigerian populace and see, when they do that public opinion, and see who is to be quoted among the 3 leading figures, you will see that Obi will rank first, every other person will come second. But politics is not being played in this part of the climb like that, because they have to put some kind of abracadabra, and at the end of the day, the best candidate might not be the one chosen, and which will take us miles back again from the Eldorado that we wish for.
I think the best advice I can have for Mr. Gregory Obi is for him not to stain himself in the muddy space of this political muddy space of this ADC, of all this ADC or APC or ADC. I say because he needs to understand the caliber of people that are there already, and as they draw well, majority of them, and is it the Seriki that painted our plane in what's it called, Ethiopian airline, and the same thing the next day it disappeared, and it's a lot of billions of naira or dollars was spent on that project. And is this same people Obi want to align with? I will have advised Obi to stay put in his labor, and labor to nurture the neighbor, start nurturing the labor now. And he has the crowd already, then he has the mammoth crowd that he still control. I think they must have been less by now, because they must have cut some pie of this Labour. You could see what happened in the National Assembly with the Labour Party that swing over to APC. But he needs to maintain the decorum. You should not be jumping around like what's it called, the other guys, Atiku. Actually, he needs to set an example that is not just a moribund politicians that or prostitute politicians that go from one place to another, one place, be stable one place, and let people, your crowds, let them still, be with you on that same, and you guys strategize, and you can get the job done. But at the same time, once you start mingling with same people that we've known, the same character that we know, Obi may not even be recognized any longer. So the bed of same feather flock together. So Obi ought to have, and his handlers, they need to advise him well. It's not all about Obi is coming. They have to. There's a lot of serious job they have to do on Obi, work on Obi, because it is now those cabal in that ADC. They cannot give anybody space in that part, unless Atiku, because Atiku is ready to be one day president, Nigerian president, just one day like this. That's
all right. Thank you so much. Let's go to the comment section. Mr. Adekunle, corruption can be reduced to the minimum in 1 month if the man in charge is not corrupt. Then he can apply the capital punishments, which will automatically scare people from stealing. This is coming from Udeze Chima.
And that's why I said the man himself, he was the one that brought the issues of sharing the sovereign national fund, or so what's it called, that Okonjo-Iweala saved for us. It was the leaders of the governors forum that piloted that they have to share the money. Amaechi, I'm talking of the Amaechi. So the devil we know is better than nonsense. So Amaechi that is talking now, is he a saint? It's not a saint.
On to the next one. Also hoping why anyone supporting Tinubu presidency should go for mental medical checkup. All right, we'll move down to GOA. True, Kule, we can't take you and Amaechi seriously. All right, on to the next one. I beg Atiku na ADC ticket. No, okay. We move to Antnam. All of them in APC are desperate by making pathetic promises. Obi said he will use one time to fix Nigeria. Now Amaechi is with this fixing corruption in 1 month. Atiku also claimed he will fix corruption.
That's why I call them jesters. They are jesters, yes.
All right. He goes on by saying the ticket will be Atiku on top with Obi or Amaechi at the bottom. They are playing games with you people. I'm time on this. Udeze Chima, as it stands, Atiku is delaying in collecting his ADC membership card so far. That simply means the ADC is still not a sure bet. Now, Nobu, Obi going into ADC will spell his downfall. I'm very certain about it. He should stay in Labour Party and put his house in order.
That's what I said.
You see, Labour Party, as of the now, is a party that is going through crisis. Likewise, ditto for other parties in Nigeria. But you know, in a party where you have two different factions, then how can there be cohesion? And if Obi must realize his objective, he has to look very well before he leap, because Nigerian territory is a territory that you need to study very well before you take a definitive stand as to where you are headed. And for me, Obi is a figure, no matter how you look at it. You know, I did mention on this platform that if you were to check all the gladiators now, you see that Obi still carry the hope of the majority of Nigerians as we speak. But when you look at the climate, it's not about the boy is good. It's about how have you put your house in order and do the needful. You understand? Before that can be realized. And when you look into 2027, though I don't have the power of clairvoyance, I have listened, I have watched most speakers that have spoken concerning 2027. They say it's going to be a much harder contest. As of the now, I don't think there is anybody that has a clear-cut edge apart from the ruling party, because they are sitting on power and they have all the financial resources, both power and otherwise,
And support.
both power and otherwise, to use. But they will be contending with the majority of Nigerians, over 250 million Nigerians. That is why I have always said it that if at all there is going to be a drastic change, then the current government, they still have less than 18 months or thereabouts to change the narrative, because this is not the dividend of democracy we wish for. This is not what we are getting as of the now. I just pray that this is a kind of a public opinion platform where we mold, where we say it the way it is, and it's now it now falls into their court to listen to the yearnings of Nigeria and do the needful. I believe that the government is people-centered, not the other way around. If you say you are a leader, leadership is about trust. Power is about trust. Leadership is about service. And whenever you say you are in the race of governance, you should be able to do the, you should be able to tally around with the yearnings of Nigeria. That's my submission.
All right, on to the next one. Joseph Iedoro. Is it not Amaechi who was behaving like a drunken sailor, building railway to Monaradi and excluded the southeast?
Excluded.
Yeah.
He excluded the south.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the current IDC that is doing it now.
He built a rail line to Monaradi. Amaechi as something warning his brain. This is from Joseph Iedoro.
I think Iedoro, thank you very much for remembering me. I've been looking at that this guy, he built 100 kilometer rail line to Buhari town, that's Katsina, and he could not fix his home state because I bet you whether you like it or not, he's an Igbo man. He's an Ekwere majority. Some of these Ekwere, they are Igbos. So you neglected your home people, and charity begins at home. And this is the one that is coming up again. And you see our leaders at times, they need to be doing psychiatric tests when they want to talk. They need to be taking them to psychiatrists so that they can check their brain well. And,
all right, this is from Ajaboy to you, Mr. Kunle. You are not in position to advise or be focused on Tinubu governance.
I'm not in position. I'm just trying to help Obi out. With the loud noise I'm hearing here about Obi, I can just want to just give them direction they can go, so that the noise will be more or less easier. I know Obi cannot go far on this election because there are basic things that are on ground already that Obi cannot withstand. We can't just be saying it wholeheartedly. It's not all your hatchets, this thing you lay out for the enemy to know. Obi cannot survive that route that the political space, Nigerian political space is now. Where are the structure? Where are big structures in the north?
To the former minister who said he can end corruption in 1 month, is it possible to end Yahoo in 1 month? The FCC arrested about 93 Yahoo boys.
You see, it's a sad commentary on our country as a nation, that Yahoo has become the order of the day. Youth no longer wants to work. Even where are the jobs? And that is, you see that people are now looking for other ways, quicker means to cut wealth to themselves. And for a government that says that it's in power to better our lot, I think this one also raises a poser as to the degenerate that is very, very humongous in our social fabric. And as long as we continue to say it here on this platform that Nigerians deserve a better deal, because government is a workable deal between the larger masses and the government. And I believe that when we say service should be at the forefront of any government in power. And I believe that it will also give us a chance to say, okay, we are living in a sane climate.
Okay. Thank you very much. My take home now is my brother is talking of government. Who are the government? the closest people to government, in governance, to humanity now, they are the local government. And this time around now, the local government they are having is so good. So we need to be engaging our local government. Everybody can't be in Abuja, but the closest governance to us is the local government, where the development starts from. And we need to keep engaging our, local government as state actors. They're spending our money because they're having a buck figures of money now. So it's not all about Mr. President at the top. It's about the government that is closer to us, local government, and the governors. We sleep in slumber and we just be attacking where we're not supposed to be reaching, because they are giving them money. What are they doing with the money? What are they doing with the money? So that's my stake, my brother. Thank you for having me.
All right.
I appreciate it.
All right. Good morning, sirs.
Good morning.
You're welcome. Happy New Week.
I wish you the same. Good morning, our esteemed viewers. May God bless you all. Thank God it's another week, Monday edition. Mr. Month+Adc, how is the family?
Yeah, fine.
I can see you smiling, you know.
All right.
The glory of God
All
is
right.
shining upon you.
All right, thank you.
Amen. I remember humble self, the Biafran evangelist.
All right.
Good morning, viewers. Good morning, Nigerians. Good morning, citizens. Good morning, Mr. Month+Adc. God bless you for your good, wonderful work. May God strengthen you. May God add more wisdom to your to the ones He has given you, and may God increase this global citizen in Jesus' name.
All right, and you too. All right, let me quickly attend to Daniels in the comment section. Michael, please indicate if you can see my comments to know if I have violated YouTube guidelines and rules with my previous comment. I can't find your previous comment. Please, you can resend it. Let us see it in the comment section again. I can't view it. I can't see it. I've searched for your previous comments. Please present it. Why did he call him a fool at 40? I'm talking about Sowore attacking former Minister of Transportation Rotimi Amaechi because he said he would end corruption in just a month. Is it possible to end corruption in a month? And why would you call him a fool at 40?
My take on this is this. An elderly man should speak like one. And whereby an elderly person sounded like a child, you use the language of the children to caution him. How can you say that in 1 month you will end corruption? How old is corruption in Nigeria? That should be the area which he himself is one of the corrupt people. Yes, Amaechi. How old and how many years is Nigeria, and how old is corruption in Nigeria that you want to use 1 month to stop? Are you trying to tell us that you are going to vanish everybody, including the politicians and your boss? Those that are your boss, are you going to vanish them? Yes. Amaechi has boss. Did he want to tell me he doesn't have a political boss? He do. So using that statement, see all these our politicians, I don't know, they don't see us as anything. They believe that they can just come outside and say anything that they like and still go free without anybody saying anything and attacking them. That's why Sowore used that statement, made that statement to him. Because it sounded like it's a foolish talk. Not just a sounded, it's a foolish talk.
It's a foolish talk.
It's a foolish talk.
That somebody said you can end it in 1 month.
Then you end the corruption in Nigeria in 1 month. Because this corruption, who are the corrupt people? Is it not them that are the leaders? Then does it start today? Is it in our generation that it starts?
He may have solution.
He may have solution, but not 1 month solution. Because if you start to fix Nigeria, that is when you start to fix corruption. Because corruption is part of the things that make Nigeria the way it is today. And Nigeria done dabaru for 50-something or 60-something years. So you cannot use 1 month to fix. That is what he's trying to say, that you will fix Nigeria in 1 month. That is what he's trying to tell you. In 1 month. And like I've said it before, It is easy to destroy than to repair. You see why I say even Obi, 21 Obi cannot fix Nigeria in one tenor. Because it will take you years to do good, but it will take you a seconds to destroy the good that take you years to build. I want to bring it back into the Bible, to the scripture. Jesus said, I will bring this house down in one day. Then in 3 days, then I will raise it up. Why didn't he say in a second or immediately I will raise it? But he said in 3 days I will raise it. But he uses 1 day to bring it down. But it will take him 3 days to build it. It's a word. Do you understand me? So nobody, I still repeat, Obi, which all of us see for now, Nigerians are saying, Obi, we are crying for Obi. Obi 21 cannot use one tenor to fix Nigeria. So Amaechi saying he will use 1 month to end corruption. Amaechi, I don't want to join Sowore to insult him, Mr. Adare man.
Do you see this as just a political statement, or is just being realistic about it?
Personally to himself, it might be realistic to himself, but like my co-analyst say, he's a jester. Amaechi is a jester. And I want to say that you can see this era where we are now, the consistency and the regularity of other political machine in this coming 2027 election. Amaechi observed that maybe it's not being relevant and the social media is not eating. There's nothing all about Amaechi. I was just like, how can he just bring himself on board? How can he make himself to sound more relevant on the social media, even across the whole Nigeria? And when you look at Mr. President himself, Omoyele Sowore, is a strong gun. Which, even though nobody, I personally am nobody. If I am to contest today as a president, I will want to come in the name of to tag Asiwaju and to say I can do better than Omoyele Sowore. I know his weaknesses. Yeah, he has failed to do this. He has failed to do this. I want to bring something on board. To champion myself into Nigerians' memories, Nigerians' art. So that's why I say it's personally to himself. So that is number one. Number two, let's not take it away from whosoever. Everybody as a Nigerian have rights to contest for any position in this country. And as a man, if I want to fight with Mr. Mike Adekunle now, even though I have double energy of Anthony Joshua and Samuel Peter and so many, I will not just say I will beat you under 1 minute. I will bring you down now. You are a man, I'm a man. Let's contest. Let's go on a ring. We will both fight. We will exchange punch. But whenever my own hits you, you will feel it. Whenever you're with me, and I'll feel it. If I'm done, that means you won. If you are done, that means I won. So as a man, one, if Peter Obi, that was just governor for 2 terms in Nigeria, Peter Obi does not have the credibility of Amaechi now. Yes. Amaechi was a minister. It was a 2-time governor, and other things to plan it. And it's well known when it comes to political hierarchy in Nigeria. For me, I score him more higher points when it comes to when we say politician that is on ground than Peter Obi. So if Peter Obi himself make the same political speech error that is going to fix Nigeria under 2 years. So Amaechi came today and tell you that he will put an end to corruption under a month. So he will know that it's a jester, maybe, or should I say, maybe he overdreamt with in his sleep last night, and like I said, he only trying to put himself on board.
All right, so Anthony Toby is saying you guys are ignorant. He is a civil servant and a serious-minded person. Can stop corruption to minimum in a month. The sources of money flow are very clear in government. A serious leader can end it.
Let me answer him. Where will it start from? Is it going to start from the corruption of Yahoo? Somebody just says, Mr. just make a statement that there is no job in Nigeria. Who says there is no job in Nigeria? It's because should I say the digital world where we are now, the social media is over influencing our youth. Because when you're online and you see what the Western world, you are following the Western world, the clip and everything that is going on there, the activities going on there, and you are like, if they are doing these little things to earn so amounts, and the falling of our currency again, and majority of our youth, they are not contented with the little job being provided here or with the little penny which they are ending. And I will tell you that majority of our youth today, nobody wants to work a work of 70,000 naira, 60,000 naira any longer. You can see a lot of our youth tripping into Yahoo. Where will it start from again? Will it start to end Colorado drugs? So if he want to put an end to corruption, will it start from where he will have to end Colorado and smoking of hard drugs? Will it start to end the self-wickedness in the heart of all Nigerians, whereby you buy something of 10,000 naira, you want to sell it 3 million? Will it start to end corruption within the transportation sector, whereby I will tell you that you enter the bus to Oshodi from Ogba to Oshodi, 300 naira yesterday. Today they will tell you it's 800 naira. Will it start from there? That is self-corruption and self-wickedness from Nigerians. Where will they now start to stop this corruption from? So when he said under a month, and we just send that message now that a serious Nigeria can end corruption under a month. So I don't know where it's going to start from entirely. So all these are just joke and blabbing, you know. So nobody should just come up and blast on Nigeria with that idea.
You know, just like you have said, I want to say something regard to the question. Again, in addition, what is discipline? Discipline is not something you give somebody. Discipline is self. If you are not self-disciplined, somebody cannot discipline you. No matter the training they give you, you still messed up. Are you hearing me? So corruption is inside. If you choose not to be corrupt, it is now in you yourself that decide not to be corrupt. And how many of the politicians today, among them, is ready to hands off from the corridor of corruption? That should be the angle Amaechi should be looking into. And moreover, do you agree with me that there are some persons Amaechi dare not in this country? There are people he dare not respect with. Yes, he's already there. There are people and which himself knows and he respects them. What will he now do about those ones? Will he force them or jail them or kill them? See, there are some statements. I believe it's a game.
With due respect, Biafran evangelists, if Obi can fix Nigeria in one tenure, why then did they design democracy as a 4-year?
Now listen.
This is coming from Udesi Chima. Why then did they design democracy as a 4 years?
Good and fine. Why I said Obi is not going to be able to fix Nigeria in one tenure is this. First and foremost, there are things we need to look into that is eating us up in this country. Tribal sentiment, religious sentiments. Are you getting it? These things is eating us up in this country. You see why I say Obi is not going to be able to fix Nigeria? But Obi can stand, lay a foundation. After laying a foundation, will the next government continue from there? That should be another point. A country that wants to be fixed must start somewhere. I could remember when Abacha was there, we see Abacha as the worst government. Abu Islam take over. Then we now cry for democracy. They give us democracy. Obasanjo took over. 8 years of Obasanjo. Obasanjo, this. Obasanjo brought Yaradua. Yaradua, 2 years, he died. He tried his own, he died. Then Jonathan wanted to maintain the status of Yaradua. You understand? Then what happens? Bring back our gear, propaganda come up. change PDP. Una don't stay too much. May we change. Just change now. See where we don't land now. Buhari now enter. Buhari scrap everything that related to Jonathan in the north, and everything he changed, he turn it upside down and throw it into the gutter. Are you hearing me? So now Bola Ahmed Tinubu now. Obi then okay, they don't want to be. They prefer Jagaba. Now Jagaba is there now. How is Nigeria going? How are we now? You see why I said that even Obi cannot fix Nigeria in one tenor, because we have Obi have a clear just like Jonathan. Then what about other ministers in their ministerial departments? Do they have the same mindset of Obi?
Who is a team on this? If Tinubu can make policies that destroyed Nigeria in less than 2 years, then Obi can make a policy that can fix Nigeria in 4 years.
I said, and I still stand on my point. The people you work with matters. The mindset at which they relate with you, they follow you, they welcome your policy matters.
All right, GOA, can Amaechi get 6 million votes anywhere? It's a question.
I doubt. I don't know.
Where will he have it from? he can't have it. Where will he see 6 million votes in Nigeria?
Anyone who has performed well in business can fix Nigeria. This is coming from Emmanuel. I will move down to Alfred Okpanachi. This clown rating Amaechi over Obi shows he lacks political pedagogy or what? All right. Anthony Jirichuku, what is your job in Nigeria? What do you do for a living? Okay, he's asking. Okay, I don't know who is asking this question. Emmanuel, okay, this Kule friend. All right, I'll move down to another one. Ude Chima, what concerns corruption with smoking of hard drugs? Adebayo.
No, it is part of the corruption. It is.
All right, so Ozo Obinwa empty.
We have lost a lot of.
Kebaba on this. Politicians know how to manipulate the minds of Nigerians by making them fix on irrelevant issues rather than substance. So less energy should be exerted towards Amaechi's speech. We'll move down to Joseph Iedoro, which is the last person I'll be reading his message before you guys leave. Amaechi looted Rivers treasuries to bring Buhari to power. Amaechi is a houseboy to Fulanis. He saw him build transport, university and railway to Mararadi and none to Southeast. Fulani Grand Boy. That is what he calls Amaechi.
Yes, now it's truth. It's there, the record, everything is there. You know, that is why I said there are people Amaechi dare not. You know, I said it before. There are people he dare not. So what about those ones? They're talking about fixing correct. And moreover, my brother, I saw in a paper that they arrested Nigerian 93 of them.
Yeah.
You understand?
Fraudsters.
They call them fraudsters. But please, it's a proverb. Our leaders that are defrauding us, how many of them have they paraded by EFCC? Yes, Nigerian politicians that have been defrauding us. Yaya Bello, 80 billion, court to ask him to pay 500 million. The remaining money, where is it? Did they parade them? And let me tell you again, many Nigerians are contributing to this. Bode George, I could remember, was it not Bode George that Obasanjo arrested one certain time about it? What happened? Nigerians are hailing him. Remember Alamesia own. When see the way Nigerians, see, if you watch, let us be sincere, my brother. All these politicians are number one Yahoo. They need to be arrested.
Yes. No,
before you begin to disturb the youth on the street, I am not supporting them. But I am telling you the source, the reason why all this is. Because just like he said there is job, Baba, there is no job. Baba, as I'm talking to you, go there, go and see. BSc holder. Go and see them. There, graduate with masters, doing a secondary school teacher job. Master soldier driving keke here, but I'm not telling you, come here. Driving keke marwa, there is job. There is no job. And that is why you see this way, because if they provide job, many of them that are doing this will not engage in doing this. It go reduce, Baba. Do you know that, please, let's take a look at, before, you know, say, stealing, breaking shops becomes a phenomenal thing in Nigeria, especially Lagos, within our country. Ever since bet in Nigeria, Naira bet and whatsoever, do you know that all those things reduces? Because people now see another alternative to make money. It reduces. You see this content creator whatsoever. Do you know that that thing have given job to many Nigerians today? Yeah, it stopped them from engaging themselves in some certain things. You understand me? So I know what I'm saying. If there is job, many of them are not even happy doing this, but they see it as an alternative to survive.
Thank you so much, Reverend Pastor. I appreciate your contribution. All right, Benja, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you doing, sir?
Fine.
So how would you describe the statement of Rotimi Amaechi? You've been listening to us since.
Well, let me say good morning for our viewers, wherever that you are. Remain blessed. May God bless you and respect you people, wherever you are. For what corruption in Nigeria.
Can you end corruption in 1 month? Is it possible?
Well, it's not possible like that, because everything has stage by stage to follow. If they being the president of Nigeria, you cannot use. You must go step by step to end, to stop the evil things. And when I'm talking about corruption in Nigeria, who are those? It is the governors, those in government office. They are the master of corruption in Nigeria. They know how to corrupt. They know how to steal money. To do evil, they are number one. So when you are talking about Yahoo, they are learning from them. Now let us tell ourselves the truth. If there's a job in Nigeria, corruption will reduce. I will not say that there's no country where there's no corruption. But why Nigeria own just the overs, just multiply because there's no job. All the money the governors are stealing, they are packing. Where they cannot use it and build many companies, let people go there and be doing work. If they are doing this thing, the corruption will reduce, and those in government, let them reduce their hands. Let them know what they are coming there to do, because all of them, they are coming there to come and pack money. Not that they are coming there to come and rule. It's money. Look at how much are they taking. Roger Sokocha, how much do he take? MDCC money they are paying for him that he collected under 8 years. Roger Sokocha pocket it into his pocket. Is it not the part of the corruption? Where is he from? Is it not one of the government? So let the government start by themselves before the masses. So if the government can start start number one by themselves, the masses will stop. The corruption will end. Let them start it from the government, not from the masses. So once they have already given punishment for those in government, those are not government will maintain. You will see the thing will come, will reduce gradually.
Gentlemen, can corruption end in 1 month? Can anybody put an end to corruption in Nigeria in just a month? Is it possible?
Yeah, I think it's a huge joke for anyone to think corruption can be put to a halt in 1 month. It just that statement is an exaggeration. It's unachievable. Corruption is deeper than. Rotimi Amaechi is just playing to the gallery, to put it straight to him. It takes so much to tackle corruption, especially endemic corruption as it were in our country. One of the institutions that in my view that has really failed, that has made corruption to fester that much in our climb is the judicial system. And when you don't punish offenses, it festers. It just goes on. It expands, and that is the difference between our environment and some other countries that are really
tackling corruption, that you can't, this is the law, and we follow it all through regardless who is involved. And a clear case was when Kuremadu messed up in the UK. We all saw how that country treated the matter. When the judgment was ongoing, it was even read that they got letters from about 50 well-meaning individuals across the globe concerning that matter. Yet, Kuremadu got the hammer with his wife and all of that. So that is how to set examples. Our judicial system is in shambles, as it were, and they must wake up. They are a vital organ. If we need to do anything about corruption, they need to do anything meaningful about tackling corruption. They are the one that gives judgments, and when they are weak, as it were now, it will just be as if it's a field day for corrupt individuals. I mean, some of the speakers earlier have talked about examples of the people that we have seen to have amassed, to have looted our funds as a nation, and yet the judiciary, all they got from the judiciary just a tap on their wrists, which for me, we always encourage more corruption. It is in our laws that we have plea bargaining, that okay, all I need to do is to steal like 5 billion, then I can bargain. Okay, let me just drop 2 billion while I walk away with 3 billion. So when you have that to be accommodated within your legal system, then you are simply joking in terms of tackling corruption, Michael.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Mike,
Many
that really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, moving down to Mr. Felix. Is it possible for corruption to be tackled in just a month?
Well,
According to Rotimi Amaechi, he will end it in 1 month.
corruption can be possible.
Some of our viewers said, well, if a serious-minded person is on seat,
Well, corruption can be tackled within 1 month. It start from the family. It start from individual homes. You understand? Because they say charity begins at home. If the person we look up to as a father is not corrupt, he stands, whatever he says is fine, and nobody try to maneuver. Once we correct from the family, it will extend to the government parastatal, because every government parastatal belongs to a family. Just as what my colleague said, the judiciary is also one of the greatest tools that has killed Nigerian people. Because when you take someone that is corrupt to the judiciary, instead of them to look at it, they will even favor that person that is even corrupt than the person that is not corrupt. I am of a support that the judiciary, they must check their profile before you become the Chief Justice of the Federation, because a lot of them have been appointed by political politicians, so they dance to the tunes of the politicians. I'll give you an example, like the one of Yaya Bello. Yaya Bello was gallivanting. It's quite unfortunate. You can't try that in Saudi Arabia. You can't try that in many of these Japan. You cannot. But with what Rotimi Amaechi have said, we need to ask him, what are the steps is he going to take? You understand? He has said he's going to end it. Corruption, every money has embezzled in Nigeria, he must come out wholeheartedly and say, this is the money I've embezzled. Because he cannot amass wealth from taxpayers' money, and he's coming out to tell the people that I want to end corruption within 1 month. He must start from himself. That's my own humble take, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Felix. Oh, yes, sir. Okay. All right. Okay. You're welcome. Where is it?
Good morning.
He was a two-time governor of a state, and also a former minister of transportation. He has promised to end corruption in 1 month. Is it possible? Yes,
Amaechi should not talk about corruption now. Nobody's going to listen to him. We will watch him manipulate contracts when he was Minister of Transport under Buhari. We saw the level of corruption in Buhari's government. People said that Buhari was coming to fight corruption, and unfortunately, it became one of the worst administrations in the history of Nigeria so far. Buhari was a very corrupt person. That one is very clear. When he was PTF chairman, we know what happened. You know, he came back and became petroleum minister. How did they come and manipulated the second Niger bridge? That is not the original plan of second Niger bridge. It was manipulated. It's an act of corruption. What you're seeing there is an act of corruption. Corruption they are talking about cannot be fought by just enhancing national morals. Corruption can be fought not by every family, because every Nigerian now is corrupt. Every Nigerian, every home is corrupt. What drives corruption is what we are talking about has become a menace to the society. It is only through constitutional law that will checkmate excesses of these politicians. Without it, who are you going to tell from your family to where, to local government, or to where? And you are hungry and you know what it means. You are seeing your mate driving Porsche cars, living in palatial homes, flying private jets. Ojo Okalo said everybody you see in government today stole government money, including Amaechi. So what is he talking about?
He said it's not corrupt.
Who tells you that he's not corrupt? Is it because that EFCC stop disturbing people? Didn't you see Hush Puppy at Davido's wedding in Miami? They should stop disturbing and look for a way how they will, fix the society. Yeah, then let us see 30 governors paraded like the way they paraded these boys. No. Then we'll know that the EFCC is working. As simple as that. There should be a constitutional law that restricts anybody caught with corruption, stealing public money, either by omission or commission. First firing squad. Let us start from there. Then maybe everybody go. But you see, go and preach to them in the hospital. Go and preach to them to the church to repent. Okay? Aluta continua. But you are seeing a product of a cracked society, a product of bad leadership, a product of disunity, a product of catastrophe. This multiplying effect is what you are seeing among Nigerian youths today. Who doesn't want to live a good life? Nobody. I'm asking that question. Are you not seeing all these politicians, their children go abroad to school? They pay millions of dollars for them to go to university. Then our institutions are not working. The hospital is collapsing on daily basis. There's no medical doctor. He cannot even walk to ordinary local police station and get justice. About damn shit. Go and call just one local government chairman, councillor now, and listen to him. He tells you that Nigeria has never gotten to that level of national sanity. So no politician should come and preach to us. Okay, they're even afraid to enact a law in the National Assembly, in the Senate. The only law you are seeing them enact is how to steal crude oil and steal public fund and share it. Let them enact a law that anybody that caught, like what is happening in China, but until you bring sanity into the system. When God said, "Thou shalt not kill," Abi, "Thou shalt not steal," Abi. Let want to